Hello my friends, and welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading, a love reading for the sign of Aquarius. I love you, my Aquariuses, my quirky Aquariuses. When I was looking up, I still have to look up the dates for zodiac signs. I'll get it eventually. I'll remember them eventually. But when I was looking up the date for Aquarius, that was the first thing I saw was Aquariuses can be quirky. And that's something that I'm called on a daily basis. My moon is Aquarius. So welcome, my Aquariuses. We're going to see what's coming towards you in love. Take what resonates. Don't take what doesn't. If this isn't resonating, it just means that I wasn't channeling your energy. So make sure to check your rising and maybe even your moon, because I did mention my moon is in Aquarius. So maybe check your moon sign. Anyway, let's get into it. So we're going to look at what is coming towards you, what is surrounding you in love, what you need to hear. I feel called to say, like this could, a lot of my readings deal with, past connections. So we'll see what comes out. The thing that I'm hearing right away with this card is it could be that, I'm hearing the song Wheel. I think it's called Wheel by John Mayer. And in the very last part of that song, he says, I'm going to see the love I give return to me. And it could be that you have love coming your way, or someone wanting to give you love, provide you with love. Maybe you're someone who's constantly giving to others, is what I'm hearing. Maybe you're getting, what you deserve in the best possible way, but we'll see what else comes out. That's just what I was hearing from my guides looking at that card. So let's get into it, my friends. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the deck. We have we have divine timing and patience. So something that you've been very patient for, something that you've had to trust in. It's interesting that I was hearing that song, I'm going to see the love I give return to me. I believe that I'm going to see the love I give return to me. So you could be trying to trust in that. You could be someone who's wondering when you're going to get yours, And yeah, maybe something that you have been needing to trust in divine timing is materializing, is what I'm hearing. We have nostalgia, and I said I was feeling past energy before I even hit record. And we have, the energy of someone from your past here. Memories, an ex, childhood. And we have regret, sadness, past actions, and karma. So you could have someone, coming towards you or currently deep in regret about their actions towards you. This could be someone who received some karma for it, because I did say that you're going to get what's coming to you in the best possible way. So maybe this person had got what was coming to them. I'm someone who believes in karma, and I know that some people disagree with that. I am someone who believes and has seen karma. I've seen what happens on the counterpart journey. I've seen it. Anyway, we have offer, gift, date, commitment. So it does feel like there could be an offer materializing here that you've been waiting for. So let's see. We have conflict and autumn, September, October, November, arguing, fighting, internal struggle. So there could have been conflict with this person in the fall, or the fall could be symbolic in some way, like maybe your person's birthday is in the fall. Maybe that's when you met. Maybe that's when you separated. Take it as it resonates. I don't think that it's going to take until the fall for this to come in. I don't think so. I feel like this is already something you've been waiting for. Not waiting for, but you know what I mean. Manifesting. We have cycle, Karmic cycles, ending past patterns. So maybe there was some kind of cycle that needed to end. Maybe the two of you were stuck in like a roundabout in there's a word that was coming to my mind, but it's not coming. Like you, with that conflict card, there could have been like constant fighting, or maybe you just went around and around, having the same argument. Maybe this person was treating you in some way, and it didn't matter how many times you said, I don't like that, I want you to do this. Maybe they just kept repeating that mistake, that lesson that they were supposed to be learning. We're going to do another shuffle here. My Aquarius is. I can't help it. Whenever I see Aquarius, I hear that song, Aquarius. Focused on material things, actions from a place of fear. So you could have been dealing with someone who was coming from a place of ego. This is kind of similar to Capricorn's reading, which is interesting. So maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. I don't know. Maybe Capricorn is your moon or rising, or your sun. We have immature. So you could have been dealing with someone quite immature, someone behaving from a place of ego. Interesting. This person could have been younger than you or just acted younger than you. They could have had a fear of commitment with that player card. Was it player or just immature? Childish player playing games. So you could have felt like this person was playing games with you, like you were stuck in some kind of cycle with them. Take it as it resonates. We have manifest. What did I say? You weren't. What did I say? You're not waiting. You're manifesting. So something you've been manifesting is coming in. We have law of attraction, within reach, positive mindset. So I hope, fingers crossed, that you are someone who is keeping a positive mindset about your manifestations. The advice for, should I be sharing this information? The advice for Capricorn was to stop with the self-limiting beliefs, stop with believing it'll never happen. And it feels like you are someone who is keeping that positive mindset. I'm seeing the star card, like you're believing in your dreams, you're believing in your manifestations. You could be someone that believes in law of attraction. We have friendship here. Time with friends, have fun and support. So you could be someone who isn't waiting. You are actively manifesting this. You are actively, watching tarot readings about this. But you're also trying to focus on yourself. You're also trying to keep your vibrations high, possibly spend time with your friends. I will say, I did hear that it could be that this person comes towards you with an offer of friendship with the hopes of moving towards union, because we have friendship and true love. This is like Three of Cups energy, and Three of Cups energy can be like a reunion, maybe not union, but a reunion between two people catching up, two people socializing. I like to think of it more as a reconnection than a reunion, because I think, just personally, me as a reader, I more see like Six of Cups as the actual reunion, whereas I see the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups more of like reconnection, if that makes sense. But heading towards union, divine union could be the one. Maybe this is, I did see the past and someone from your past. So I don't want to get anybody's hopes up by saying new. For some of you, maybe you are manifesting new. Maybe this is a friendship that turns into love, or maybe this is someone that you've always been friends with, that you saw more with, but maybe they didn't. It could be that that's blossoming into love. We also have fresh start here, new beginnings, start over, square one. So interesting. This could definitely be someone coming in saying like, I want to start from scratch. Let's, you know, I hate to say it, but they could be offering friendship to begin with the hopes of moving towards union. But let's see. So what does Aquarius need to know about love? What's coming towards them? What's surrounding them? We have let go and we have winter. So December, January, February, it feels like something that you have surrendered control over, something that you've let go to the universe. I'm hearing like if it's meant to be, it'll come back to me. Seems to be possibly coming in. If this is new, and again, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up about new, because oftentimes what happens is once I get into the reading, it is not someone new. So I'll just mention it now that for some of you, although you may not resonate with the rest of this reading, if you are someone who has recently let something or someone go that was no longer serving you, then it would make room. Like maybe you are manifesting new, maybe you're manifesting a fresh start with someone new. It feels like by releasing that past experience, that past person, it's allowing new to come in. And again, this may be where the new stops. So I want to mention that I am getting that energy right now. But I feel as I go along, it's going to turn more into that past person for some of you. So again, if you've been making room in your life, the universe is sending someone new in, a fresh start for you. Anyway, for others of you, this definitely could be the fact that you had to release a past version of someone else. Like maybe you're manifesting a newer version, a higher vibrational version, a healed version of this person. Law of attraction, you know, I feel like you are trying to attract this in. So you could be someone who's very focused on your own healing and raising your vibration. You could have let this person go, you know, over the last few months. Maybe you felt like you've really detached from them. For some of you, something that you released is coming back around within these winter months. Interesting. We have intuition, answers within reach, gut feeling, reflect. So whatever your gut feeling is telling you is coming in, is what's coming. And you know, trust in that. Don't trust in your fear and your ego that's telling you, if it's telling you that that'll never happen or you'll be alone forever. That's limited thinking. That's limited beliefs, and it can keep law of attraction. If you put that energy out there that you're going to be alone forever, that's what you're attracting in. Anyway, so whatever your intuition is telling you here is coming in. Interesting. We have commitment. So we have manifest come out. And this is really interesting. These two came out together. And we have downtime, self-care, take a break. And we have toxic, codependency, addictions, karmic, controlling. I'm actually going to put those here. So it feels like this is something that you had to release because maybe it became toxic. You could have been dealing with someone who, you know, had unhealthy attachment styles, who had addictions. Maybe there was a karmic involved. And I feel like you needed a break from this energy, whether you took that break voluntarily or this person, divine protection, you were separated from this person. I feel like you needed that break. And you could have also been someone who struggled with codependency, because I did say you could have been someone who was always giving to others. You could be someone who struggles with, you know, anxious attachment or feeling like you need to, like, fear of rejection and fear of abandonment can show up in us as overgiving and attaching to people. And if we feel them detaching, we start to overgive. Maybe, you know, for some of you, you could have been overlooking some of this person's behaviors. You could have been accepting less than you deserved because maybe you did have that fear that this person would abandon you if you were to say something. Maybe you had a fear of being alone. Codependency, I've been talking about it a lot lately, but codependency can look like chasing and anxiously attaching, or feeling that like this person, if they were an avoidant, they could have felt that commitment energy with you, that vulnerability with you, that connection with you, that attachment to you. And whereas you chase, they avoid when they feel that codependent attachment, if that makes sense. We do have a fresh start. We have something you've been manifesting. So I feel like possibly, you know, you've been manifesting a new start with this person. We do have it coming in here, a fresh start coming in, whether that's with this person or it's with someone new. Again, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up about new, because oftentimes I end up channeling past energy. I don't ask to, it just happens. But if you have released a toxic situation and taken time to work on yourself and you're manifesting new, that's what's coming in. Remember what I was hearing. I'm going to see the love I give return to me. And I'm missing the most important part of that line, which is before he says that, he says, I believe. I believe I'm going to see the love I give return to me. So you definitely have that love coming, whether that's new or a new version of someone who was toxic. On the bottom of the deck, for the end of your reading, we have pay attention to the red flags, do not rush. And it's interesting because I mentioned that energy of friendship turning into union. So for some of you, like if this is a past person that was quite toxic, it might be better for you to kind of be careful, pay attention to the red flags, don't rush it, keep your boundaries up a little until you see if this person has actually changed and transformed. If this is a new connection, I'm getting both here. It's funny, I thought the new one would go away right about here, but it's continuing right to the end. If this is new, there's a message here of taking things slow, don't rush, because you're coming from a situation where you were, like, maybe you did experience some toxicity. So just take your time in getting to know this new person so that you don't repeat a pattern, so that you don't repeat a cycle. I feel like if you're someone who was dealing with someone toxic, you know, maybe you notice a cycle where you attract in these people who take from you or take advantage of you. And I feel like you are breaking that cycle, whether or not it's whether or not that's this person coming in a healed way. I think you're done with the toxicity, so they would have to come in healed and making an effort and taking accountability, because you're ending this cycle. Or this is a new person and you need to take it slow to make sure this person doesn't have some of those toxic traits, you know, to make sure that you're not repeating just another version of the same relationship, you know? So again, take it slow, pay attention to the red flags, is your advice here. It looks like you've got some, like there is the energy of someone from your past that you're in separation with feeling very sad about you. And that can be that remorse, that regret, that sadness, that missing you can be what it takes for someone to look at themselves and become more self-aware. So just take it as it resonates. Whatever you're manifesting is coming in, whether that is a rebirth, like a new version of a past person, or a new person altogether. You're going to see the love you give return to you. That's what I'm hearing. Just take it slow is the other message I'm hearing. So I was feeling called to my purple deck. For you today, and we have King of Wands on the bottom. So King of Wands is the energy of someone taking control of a situation. And we have Nine of Pentacles. Remember this: relax, downtime, self-care, take a break. So you could be someone who's been focusing all on yourself with this Nine of Pentacles. And this person, you know, it looks like you have someone, possibly a fire sign, coming towards you, trying to take action of this situation, or taking control of the situation. King of Wands, you know, that can be someone very like charismatic, passionate. Maybe they create something, maybe they're a leader in some sense. If you know this person might have, you know, I'm just thinking of all that energy I was seeing in the shuffle. So this could have been someone operating from a place of ego. If you know this person, like this person could have seemed quite self-absorbed, self-focused, wanting to do what they wanted to do, possibly, you know, not focusing on you is what I'm hearing, but more focused on themselves. Was there anything else I wanted to mention? The fact that we had player energy, childish, coming up in the shuffle, that's a Knight of Wands energy. We do have the King of Wands here. So if you do know this person, I feel like this person has elevated into King energy. They have worked on themselves, Nine of Pentacles. We have the Tower. So remember, if there was a separation here, it was for a reason. This was, you know, if it was toxic, it would have been quite unstable. And, you know, for those of you manifesting new, I feel like that past person needed to be removed from your energy, the Tower, in order for this to come in. But let's see what Spirit wants us to know. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So right away, I have to look at that. Lots of nines coming out. What am I looking at? The Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. So you could have been dealing with someone very stubborn, someone very defensive, someone not wanting to compromise. This could have been a connection that you gave up. Like you were like, okay, I'm done. I'm releasing it. Oh my, the Nine of Wands signifies that you may have been confining yourself with limiting beliefs. And remember how I was talking about, I said, I don't know if I should share this with you about Capricorn's reading, but their advice was that those limiting beliefs could have been blocking their manifestation. And I mentioned those limiting beliefs to you. So for some of you, maybe that resonates, that you have been having limiting beliefs that love will find you. Nine of Wands also says relationship failing despite putting in the work. So this could have been a relationship that you gave yourself to. It also talks about one person putting in all the work. And remember I said I saw the King of Wands, and the King of Wands can be someone quite self-focused, somewhat self-absorbed. So you could have been like working on this connection, and they could have just been focusing on whatever the hell they wanted to focus on. And this connection didn't work, even though you were putting in the work, even though you were trying to make it work, you know? It feels like you tried to make it work, but that you had to ultimately release it or release control over it. We have the Seven of Pentacles as I'm talking about investing in something. Seven of Pentacles also talks about seeing the rewards of your labor, seeing your manifestations come in. So, and I said, perhaps you've been waiting for this manifestation to come in without actually waiting, of course. Seven of Pentacles, you know, can be about watering our manifestation with positive thinking and belief and intention. Like maybe instead of, maybe you have struggled, like if, just talking about a past person or even a future person, your thoughts could have been like, that person will never change. I'll always get walked over. People always, you know, take advantage of me. I'm always going to get hurt. I'm never going to find love. I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. My past person won't ever change. They'll always be toxic. That's that kind of limited belief that I'm talking about. That negative talk that blocks energy. Whereas I was seeing that manifest card, positive mindset, 7 of Pentacles. I'm talking about watering your manifestation with good intention, belief, positive thinking. So instead of the other ones that I talked about, maybe you're transitioning or you need to transition into, I do believe I'm worthy of love. I believe I'm going to see the love I give returned to me. I believe that there's someone out there for me. I believe that my past person can change. I believe that they can heal and grow. I believe I can come into union with them, you know? One more shuffle. We have the moon, and the moon is divine feminine energy. It also is, you know, tied to fear. So you could be feeling, I'm hearing hidden forces are at work with the moon. So there could be hidden things happening here that you can't see. Oh my goodness. Even the way that I'm going back and forth, I almost said waffling. I have no idea why. I have no idea who would say that. Maybe people from the UK? I have no idea why I said that. Waffling? What does that mean? I don't even know. I was going to say you're waffling in between. You could be going back and forth between whether you believe this past person can change or whether you just want new, because like I said, I'm picking up on both energies in this reading. Anyway, let's get to it. That's enough of that. It's curious how it cut. We have the 3 of Swords, pain, separation, heartbreak, and I said I felt that you have a past person here feeling pain and sorrow over what has happened, regret, remorse. We have the Page of Pentacles. That is growth. So it does feel like someone you're in separation with, someone who hurt you, someone who wronged you, is coming in with an offer of growth. It is a page, so it could be that offer of friendship that I was talking about. Page of Pentacles is also giving me, like, take it slowly. Make sure this person has actually changed. Make sure, even if this is new, I feel like you've been hurt in the past. So make sure whoever you're giving your time and energy into, or to, whoever you're giving your time and energy to, make sure that there's growth there and stability. We do have a new chapter, a fresh start here with the Page of Pentacles, something that can blossom into something beautiful. And we have the 3 of Wands here, which is forward movement and progression. For some of you, it could be that you are moving on from a past person and this is new. But for some of you, this is someone, you know, that has grown, who's hurt you, that is coming towards you now. There's been growth. There's been progression with the 3 of Wands. And that's someone leaving their comfort zone coming towards you. So it's not like they're sitting there thinking about coming towards you. That's forward movement. So let's just see what comes out. I apologize if I haven't been calling out signs. I'm really bad for that because I usually see all the signs in a reading. I did see moon energy, so we have Pisces energy. I saw the King of Wands, so fire. I did mention Capricorn, so take it as it resonates. So 3 of Swords, that could be someone who needs to make amends with you. who wronged you in some way. So let's see what's coming towards you in love. What do you need to know about what's coming towards you? We have the Five of Cups. There's that regret. We have death. That's transformation. I actually want to get one more. We have the Hierophant, commitment. Remember, I saw the commitment card when I was shuffling, and we've got the Five of Wands in reverse. The end of blockages. Something is being unblocked here. Maybe you. I just heard maybe someone's unblocking you. Maybe you're unblocking someone else. I haven't mentioned that in a reading in so long. I don't know why. I used to say it all the time in 2023 on my channel. But if there is someone from your past that you want to hear from, you need to start with unblocking them. If you do want that communication, you might want to unblock them, is what I'm saying. So we have some really interesting energy here. I have to be honest about what I'm seeing here. I always say that. We have the Five of Cups, death. On the bottom of the deck, when I stopped shuffling with death, we had the Five of Swords. Now we have the Hierophant, which is number 5. Now we have the Five of Wands in reverse, which is another 5. And 5s are very symbolic of change. Maybe you're seeing 555 a lot. I do feel like whatever this is coming towards you, it is huge change for you. So whether that's new and it's someone who is so different from the people you're used to, or it's this past person who is coming in a completely different energy, like I'm talking changed, especially with the death and rebirth card. So it does feel like this very well could be a situation that caused you sadness in the past. You're having a rebirth now. There's been transformation. There's been growth. There's been change. For some of you, you could have a spiritual contract with this person, with the Hierophant, where you were meant to heal certain things. For example, maybe you were meant to finally heal your codependency within this connection. Maybe you were finally meant to heal your chaser energy. Maybe you were finally meant to heal putting up with less than you deserve. Like maybe you're someone who overlooked red flags in the past, and this connection taught you not to overlook those red flags and to see those red flags. Whereas you could have been responsible for teaching this person about their red flags. I just feel like the two of you, if you know this person, have like a spiritual contract to heal and evolve. You could even have a spiritual contract with this person to evolve spiritually, to grow spiritually, to awaken spiritually. Anyway. You have so many 5s in your reading, I have to mention it. So where are my numbers? Number 5. 5 energy is all about instability, which I feel like this could have been a very unstable connection if you know this person. Change, opportunities for growth through hardship, conflict, recreation, and time for change. Many 5s in one reading strongly suggests challenge, chaos, and fluctuation. They can also indicate an imbalance between material prosperity and spiritual poverty. So lots of change here, lots of growth through chaos, through conflict, through tower moments. It does feel like you have someone from your past coming in that has deep regret and sadness for their past actions. This is someone who's been through a transformation. I'm seeing the shedding of a skin, like they're leaving something behind, whether that's a toxic behavior, an addiction, a karmic, take it as it resonates. And we have the Hierophant, which is a higher level of commitment. It is, we saw the Union card, we saw the commitment card, so it definitely feels like you have commitment coming in. 5 of Wands is the end of conflict. 5 of Wands in reverse is the bottom of the deck energy. So 5 of Wands in reverse, end of conflict, cooperation, agreements, truces, harmony, peace, avoiding conflict. A period of conflict, disagreement, or heightened stress is coming to an end. You can breathe a sigh of relief. A stage of compromise and cooperation is going to be reached. And the love meaning, so keeping peace in a relationship, resolution. Interesting. So that's what we see coming in. Perhaps you've evolved spiritually, and that's part of the reason why this is coming in. This is something that you've had to trust in divine timing about, you know? So let's see who this is. Interesting. We have the Devil in reverse right underneath the 5 of Wands. So Devil in reverse is, it's like the end of that codependency. It's the end of the toxicity. That's interesting. Who is this? You could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus or a Scorpio. So who is this coming towards you? We have Judgment. Someone who perhaps you've released, someone who wants a resurrection, someone who has been reflecting about themselves, someone who's had a wake-up call, someone who's had an awakening, someone who wants a renewal. This could be, for who this is, this could have been someone who taught you a lot about yourself through what you went through. Like this could have been someone who was a catalyst in your own journey for reflecting about yourself, for doing the inner work. This could have been someone who, when you met them, you went through an awakening or you experienced an awakening. Oh my gosh, we have the 4 of Wands. I was just going to say you could be counterparts. For who this is, we have the 4 of Wands, so it definitely looks like this is someone you're going to marry. I'm just saying, we have the Hierophant, the 4 of Wands. For who this is, it feels like this is someone you're going to marry. For some of you, this could be counterpart energy. You know, it's coming through quite strongly here because when I said, who is this? I find it interesting. Listen, can I just point something out here? 5 of Cups is underneath let go. And I didn't do this for Capricorn, but 5 of Cups is underneath let go. And it feels like this person is looking at a tower. So it feels like you had to let go of something unstable. Like, again, this person is looking at a tower in the distance. It feels like this is a situation that, you know, caused sadness, caused heartbreak, and you needed to let it go. Underneath winter, we have death and transformation. So it feels like during the winter months, this situation, this whatever it is going through a transformation, is going through a rebirth. Something new is emerging. Underneath relax, downtime, self-care, take a break, we have the Hierophant. So I just need to point out what I'm seeing. Like for some of you, you could be very focused on your spirituality, on your spiritual growth and your spiritual evolution while being on a break from this person or while releasing this person. For some of you, maybe you're even going after your dream of being a mentor to others in some way. Like maybe you're trying to be this Hierophant. Underneath Judgment, for who this is, it's coming in right underneath toxic. So I do feel like for who this is someone that Devil in reverse. It feels like you made this person aware of some of the toxic things that they were doing. This could have been someone you released because they were toxic or because they had a karmic, or this could be someone who helped you finally release and heal your codependency or your attachment style, your unhealthy attachment styles. I just have to say it. And again, we have the 4 of Wands on the bottom. So for some of you, you could see this as your counterpart. This is definitely, you know, someone who you're going to end up, like this is the union card. So it does feel like you are coming into union with this person. It feels like that's what you've been manifesting. If this is new, I haven't forgot about you, then This is someone who couldn't come in until you release that past version. And if this is new, this is definitely someone who, you know, you're going to end up having a very stable connection with. This could be someone you end up moving in with, marrying, building a family with, building a foundation with. We have the Page of Swords right underneath. I had to peek. Spirit told me to peek. And this could be someone watching you already. Like if you don't know them, they could know of you. There's also an energy with the Page of Swords. I heard it for the Page of Pentacles too. Get more information. When this person comes in, make sure they've been reflecting. Make sure, I missed accountability. This is someone needing to take accountability with judgment. So if this is someone you know, get more information. Make sure they're taking accountability. Make sure they're taking accountability. I don't know why I said that twice. Just make sure they're taking accountability is what I'm hearing. Make sure they've reflected and that they don't just sweep this under the rug, this toxic card. Let's get one more for who this is. One more for who this is. We have the Lovers. Oh my gosh. That's beautiful. So this is someone who you feel or will feel a very strong connection with, a strong spiritual connection with, a strong energetic connection with. This, you know, that card said, this is the one, divine union. We've got the Lovers here. So definitely could be a counterpart. For who this is, it could be a Gemini with the Lovers energy. This is someone you feel, or if they're new, will feel a very strong connection with, a very strong bond with. We do have the Star for who this is, my Aquariuses. So this could be, you know, whoever this is, it's like what you've been wishing for. It's been what you've been manifesting. For who this is, like this could be someone in the spotlight, if you don't know them, or even if you do know them, someone that you haven't been able to let go of their energy. And if you don't know them, you're going to have a really hard time letting go of this person's energy in the future. Like if this is someone new, very interesting. With the Star, this could be like, if you know this person, this could be someone putting up a bit of, not a show, but they could be wearing a bit of a mask right now. So they may not be, you know, appearing on social media like they're changing. They could be posting things that make it look like they're really happy, enjoying single life, when in fact there's the Moon card. There's a lot more going on here than you can see. So let's see this person's current energy. Show me this person's current energy. We have the Eight of Swords, so separation, overthinking about you. They could be going through a dark night of the soul. They could be going through an awakening. They could be struggling with limited beliefs, because I went on that rant about limited beliefs, right? So your person could be struggling with that right now, and especially if your counterparts, if you're starting to struggle with that, it's because your person is. And it's just a reminder how important it is to listen to your intuition, because if you start having those limited beliefs, that person will never change. They'll always be toxic. That starts affecting them. They start thinking like, I can never change. Like, I'll always be this way. I don't deserve that person. So just keep that in mind, that especially if you're a counterpart, you share energy. So it's very important how you manage your own energy, because it affects this person. Anyway. So this person could be, you know, looking at trauma that they need to heal right now with this, interesting, with this Eight of Swords. Like they could be looking at trauma that they need to heal. If this is someone new, this is definitely someone overthinking coming towards you. They could be, if you know them or not, I feel like this could be someone looking at you thinking, can I give that person what they deserve? Like they deserve the world. They deserve better than me. Again, there's some limited thinking going on here. If you do know this person could be, stuck in a situation, whether that is a karmic connection, whether that's, you would know about that, or they're just trapped in an old, I'm feeling called to say they were trapped in an old version of themselves. This Eight of Swords is like a prison of your own making. So this person is in a prison of their own making, which, if they're missing you and they feel remorse, they made that prison by being toxic with you, For some of you, this is someone you're in no contact with the Eight of Swords. We've also got, it's funny because I was saying past tense I was speaking in past tense about this. I do feel like this person is changing and evolving. We do have the Knight of Swords, which talks about, this is someone who, their current energy, they have a lot they want to say to you. This is someone who does feel like they need to come and sweep you off your feet with the Knight of Swords. And we have the Ace of Swords. So they're having a breakthrough moment here. I feel like they're releasing those limiting beliefs, or they're freeing themselves from being stuck and wanting to come towards you here with the Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. This could be someone who, is overthinking the fact that you're not pursuing them anymore. Like if you were stuck in a cycle with this person where you were just chasing, and then all of a sudden you let them go, they're going to feel that energetically. They're going to see that even in the 3D because you're no longer chasing them. And it could have been the fact that you took a break here that caused them to have this breakthrough moment. Anyway, let's see their current intention. No, I want to get one more for their energy. I want to get one more. One more card for this person's energy. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Hermit. So this is definitely someone, like I said, who is feeling insecure about what they have to offer you, but in deep reflection. This is someone holding back from you out of insecurity. And they're deep in reflection about this with the Hermit. They're in deep reflection mode, healing, self-introspection. And remember, for who's coming towards you, who is this? Someone who has done a lot of self-reflection. The Hermit, Virgo energy. So let's look at their intentions with you. Intentions. We have the Page of Wands and we have the Seven of Cups. So this is someone who intends to make a decision here and come towards you. This is someone who wants to make something happen with you with the Page of Wands. This is someone, their intentions are to make something happen here, to bring clarity to the situation, to make a decision about love here with the Seven of Cups. This person could be having dreams about you with the Seven of Cups. This person could want to, this could have been someone who made you feel like an option. And I feel like this is someone who wants to bring clarity to that fact that they did possibly make you feel like an option. We also have the Star. So this person's intentions are to reconnect with you, it looks like you're their wish fulfillment here. This person does want to heal this with the Star. Again, past love just took over this reading. So for some of you, if you don't know this person, if this is new, this is someone who, their intentions, I could see this being online dating with the Seven of Cups. So, if you're looking for new love and you've been feeling intuitively called to try online dating, I don't necessarily recommend it. But if your intuition is telling you to do it, there's a reason. I'm a firm believer, if your intuition is telling you that, then there's someone on that site that you feel drawn to join that's kind of waiting to connect with you energetically. So if this is new, this person's intentions are to you know, put the focus on you, to take action towards you. And again, online dating could be symbolic here. I don't want to forget about you, my new love people. Let's look at what action this person is going to take. So there's a lot happening here. I do feel a hesitation with your person. I feel like they are battling with their insecurities. So if you are battling with your insecurities, remember you're connected to this person. We have High Priestess and the Page of Swords. So this is someone who, their actions, it's coming in small. It's coming in with an offer. It's coming in with communication, but they're not fully opening up to you. It's like they have their guard up, and I'm seeing from these cards that your person is struggling with their self-esteem and self-confidence and their worth. And their insecurities. So it does feel like when this person comes towards you, maybe it's the fact that they feel guilty, but there's an energy of them holding back. So their actions are to communicate with you, Page of Swords, to send some sort of message. The High Priestess is about kind of trusting their intuition as well. So it's almost like they're waiting. I mentioned it to you with online dating and new love. Like if you've been intuitively guided to join a dating site, there's a reason. It's like this person waits until their intuition says, now is the time, make contact. The High Priestess, though, is an energy of holding back a bit. So it feels like this person, same with the Page of Swords, it's holding back. It's not fully opening up. It's communication, but it's not like they're going to come in and tell you everything. Or I'm almost called to say, I went on a rant about this person taking accountability. And I feel like it might take a little bit for this person to warm up. We've got the Sun on the bottom, Divine Masculine. It could take this person a little time to warm up, especially if they're an avoidant. It could take them time to be vulnerable enough to take accountability. And remember, be careful, look for the red flags, don't rush. And this person is coming in the same energy. You know, they're being very careful, moving kind of slow, holding back. So I wouldn't be surprised if this person communicates with you in like a social way. We saw that friends card. Not really opening up right away. It could take this person time to open up about some of those things. Anyway, very interesting. The Sun on the bottom does show this person wanting to bring, or they do bring clarity because this is their actions. So they do want to heal this, but it feels like this is like getting your foot in the door with the Page of Swords. It's like this person's actions is to get their foot in the door first. And again, that comes from insecurity. So what advice do you need about this person? What advice do you need? We have the Magician here. So your advice, you know, if this is what you want to manifest, whatever you're manifesting here, it's coming in. Keep believing in your own magic. For advice, it does look like this is someone who's working on themselves and wants to make something happen with you. With the Magician in the upright, if this is someone who was manipulative or untrustworthy, it does feel like they're not in that energy anymore because the Magician is in the upright. If it was in the reverse, I would question it. Keep believing in your manifestations. There is also an energy about being proactive about love. So like if you're someone who feels like you're never going to find love, start proactively trying to put yourself out there in some way. It doesn't mean you need to join a dating site if you don't want to, but like start doing things or start going to events or start joining clubs or wherever people meet people nowadays. And your advice, Queen of Cups, know your worth, focus on self-love. Intuitively, whatever you're manifesting here, your advice, it's coming. Trust in your intuition, Queen of Cups. And, you know, if this is someone who was toxic, Queen of Cups is a healing energy, and I feel like you've helped to heal this person. Just remember, when this person comes in, when this manifestation comes in, prioritize self-care. Prioritize your own cup. Don't start overgiving to this person. Don't reopen that codependency wound is what I'm hearing. Keep giving to yourself. Anyway, I definitely feel like you could have healed something within this person. Let's see future energy. I don't know why it looks so dark. It's 12:30. I don't know why it looks so dark in here. So let's look at future energy. That's interesting. We have the King and Queen of Swords coming out, and we have the Ten of Cups. Now, the Queen of Swords shot out in the reverse. So let's talk about it, because this is future energy. And it could be that future energy future energy, let me explain this. You could be dealing with someone who was quite manipulative, or didn't want to take accountability. Future energy, it does show a very important conversation. This is very much like soulmate energy. It's because we have the King and Queen of Swords, so you could both be air signs, or maybe, well, you are an Aquarius, so that makes sense. You don't have to be, like, if you're watching, like, you're rising or whatever. I don't know how to put that into words, but you could be the same element in another way with your person. Like maybe your rising signs are both earth signs, or both fire signs, or both water signs. This does show, though, a conversation between two people with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. It shows two people coming together to have a conversation. And what's really interesting with the Queen of Swords in reverse is it feels like future energy, you are guarded with this person. You are kind of cold with them. And it's interesting because your advice was Queen of Cups. So there is an energy of needing to not be too cold and cut off with this person. Because I can see if this person comes towards you and you're very cold and dismissive and like, I don't think you'll ever change. I don't want to talk to you. I can see how someone in their energy that's feeling very insecure would just run the other way. They just go back into avoidance. I'm not telling you what you have to do. You can do whatever you want. But your advice was Queen of Cups. So there's something about showing this person compassion. It doesn't mean putting up with bad behavior or overlooking bad behavior or any of that. It just means that this person could use your healing and warmth and compassion. And future energy, it feels like you could be, when this person comes in right now, what the future energy is saying. Remember, energy changes. And that's why the advice is so important, because it can change the energy. It feels like future energy, again, this person comes in wanting to talk, wanting to bring clarity, and you could be very, like, not wanting to hear them out. You could have that wall up, and your advice is to kind of let that wall down a little. With remembering, and I know this is confusing, keep in mind that energy of take things slow and don't overlook red flags. So you do have to be guarded. You do have to protect your energy. With the Queen of Swords, you do need to protect your energy with this person to make sure they've actually changed and are taking accountability. But at the same time, there's also the need or advice to show them some compassion and warmth. Like, I don't know why I'm seeing a stray dog, but I'm seeing like a starving stray dog who you come across in nature, And if this dog has been like had a rough upbringing or is feeling, I'm just seeing a dog with its head held down really low, tail in between the legs, not very trusting. And like, just think about how if you wanted, I'm not saying your person is a dog, and I have no idea why this download is coming through. But when I think about approaching an animal like that, again, I'm not calling your person an animal, but to approach someone in that energy, if you go in, wall up, like, who do you think you are coming crawling over to me, you stray dog? That stray dog isn't going to feel any more compelled to trust you or open up to you. Does that make sense? Whereas if you approach that stray dog with caution, as you should, because you don't know if that stray dog is going to bite you or if it has diseases. Again, not trying to put down your person. But if you approach them, if you like get down on their level, open energy, speak with compassion, it helps that person be more vulnerable. And again, this is just your advice that's coming through. You don't have to do this. And if you really don't want this person, then keep that guard up. Like, and again, I do feel like this person probably deserves that guard being up. Anyway, that was a really long little thing there, but there it is. That's what came through. You don't have to take that advice. Yeah, see, we have Queen of Swords in reverse. Withdrawn, distrustful, distance, cold, guarded. What did I say? Detached. So the Queen of Swords says that you may be letting your emotions overshadow your judgment. Be clear, take a clear-headed stance when facing this situation. It does talk about past wounds, strained connection could still be here. It also talks about healing. It talks about Queen of Swords. You could, again, don't shoot the messenger, but this card talks about the fact that you could be isolating yourself. So, like I said, if you're someone who is looking for new love, try not to isolate yourself. Try to leave your house. I don't like to leave my house either. Trust me. But try and, you know, put yourself out there is what I'm hearing. It's a reminder that seeking assistance or collaborating harmoniously towards a shared objective is perfectly acceptable. So again, if this person comes in and they're showing remorse and they're showing a little bit of change, I feel like this person is going to open up very slowly. Then there is an energy here of there's nothing wrong with hearing them out. We also have 10 of Cups, so it feels like what I said in the beginning of this reading, a reconnection that leads to a reunion here with the 10 of Cups. It feels like if this person is able to step up and take accountability, and you're able to show them compassion and forgive them and let your guard down, again, protect yourself, pay attention to the red flags, then there is the potential of emotional fulfillment here. 10 of Cups can also talk about enough inner healing has been done. So that's actually a really good sign is what I'm hearing. And we have the 6 of Swords, which shows you transitioning into calmer waters with this person. It does show you reconnecting. Anyway, that was a long one. So let's get some channeled messages for you. What deck do I want to use? I think I'll just use the same deck I used. We have Runner. I don't want to run anymore. We have Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Which is what it looks like this person wants to do. And we have Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. So for some of you, there was dishonesty here. Whether that was about, they could have been dishonest and lying to themselves about what they needed to change. They could have lied to you about something. Take it as it resonates. And we'll cut the deck. Reflection, being away from you has allowed me to gain clarity. So let's see what this person wants to say to you. They're quiet. I did that whole deck and only one card came out. That's what I mean. Your person feels like they're holding back. We have, I'm trying to move on, but we have unfinished business, of course. So this person could have tried to move on, but you have unfinished business. New chapter. We saw the Page of Pentacles, so that could also be that this person is entering a new chapter of their own healing journey, trying to move forward. Unfinished business. We still have things left to resolve and discuss. We have secrets. I haven't told you everything. Holding back. Yes, yes. Remember how I said 4 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. High Priestess, 4 of Pentacles. So I do feel like this is someone holding back, or there's something like maybe they've been holding back from you that they need to tell you with the High Priestess energy. Very interesting. I haven't told you everything, so this person may come in and slowly open up to telling you, you know, oh, when we were separated, I went through this karmic lesson. They won't call it a karmic lesson, but they could tell you like they had some kind of tower moment in their life. They could tell you something about their childhood. Like there's something that they haven't told you. What does this person want to say to you? I wish you understood how I felt. We have disagreements. We have you made me realize my flaws. And I want to fix our connection. So my friends, that was your reading, my Aquarius people. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and I will see you next time. Bye.